good morning. I pray as always that you are leaning on God's understanding of everything as you and I pass through this world down here. So last Sunday, as you probably know, Frank had a wonderful sermon on motherhood, and we touched on that last night at the Band of Brothers. And so it's got me thinking about my mother a lot, and how much I really didn't appreciate her like I should have when I had her here. She passed away about 36 years ago. But I've thought a lot lately about the impact that she had on my life and my sister's life and the people around us, and how she constantly pointed us to Christ and made sure we were in church and in the Bible, and that we knew God, and not just knew about God, but that we knew Him and followed Him. And I certainly appreciate that today, because 36 years after she passes away, her influence and her impact on my life and so many lives is still as powerful as it ever was. And you know what? Then I started thinking about my dad. Like, my biological dad simply wasn't around much. He wasn't really involved in my life. My stepdad, after a while, revealed himself as an abusive drunkard, and so I spent a lot of my teen years in between my mom and my stepdad, because you can't let anybody hurt your mom, right? And I started thinking about the contrast of the impact that these guys had on my life and that she had on my life. And it, it makes me determined. I don't want to be this guy over here. I want to be like her. I want to be that godly influence. And so all of that to say this: being a parent is tough. Being a mom is tough. Being a dad is tough. And being a husband is tough, and leading a family is tough, and making sure the family's fed spiritually, that can be tough. Providing, protecting, all of those things can be tough, and it can seem like a lonely job. But here's the thing: it's worth it, guys. I want you to think about this. What impact are you leaving on your wife and your children and your grandchildren, if you're there, by the life that you're leading? Because of that contrast in my life is very eye-opening, and I know some of you probably have experienced much the same thing. So just think about that. What impact are you making? What legacy would you leave behind if you went home today, so to speak, of course? Would you think about those things? Would you think about who you are in the home? What does your wife see? What do your children see from you in the home? And let's be careful about the legacy we leave behind, because we don't want to be these guys over here, right? Think about these things. Pause your life today and pray about these things. Pray for yourself. Pray for your family. And as always, I hope your day is very, very blessed.